name's Rufus Mugo. I work at Shelter Afrique in the Enterprise Risk Management Department.
My name is Kanyata. My friends call me Zach. I'm engaged by Shelter Afrique as a regional business manager for Eastern and Southern African regions.
My name is Nancy Okita. I work in Shelter Afrique as a human resource and administrative officer.
My name is Beatrice Mburu, and what I do for a living is I'm the corporate treasurer of Shelter Afrique.
Je m'appelle Ariane, je travaille pour Shelter Afrique, je suis traductrice et interprète et je viens de la République du Burundi.
My name is Kenneth Kome Kidenji, currently working as a head of ICT.
I'm by name Mohammed Mustafa Gambo. I'm the head of the Policy, Research and Partnerships Unit at Shelter Afrique.
My name is Natasha Colley. I'm the acting company secretary at Shelter Afrique.
My name is Elizabeth Ogonegu. I am a regional representative based in the regional office in Abuja, Nigeria.
So my name is Kingsley Muwo, Chief Finance Officer, Shelter Afrique.
So my name is Yanko Chitsime. I'm from Malawi. And I am the head of business development.
My name is Andrew Chumponda. I'm the managing director for Shelter Afrique, and I am Zimbabwe.
Growing up in Muranga in the upcountry, it was fun. I mean, you do every activity which a boy does. Then other activities would involve hunting antelope. We used to hunt the antelopes with our dogs.
Yeah, I think there's the aspect of integrity, as you mentioned. I think one of the things that I detest is being told lies. And I hold integrity at a very high premium.
2020 has had a fair share of it. There have been challenges, especially with the coronavirus pandemic. There's been lessons to learn that we plan as human beings, but at the end of the day, God is the one who knows what our future holds. And this has taught us that we need, as human beings, to have plan Bs.
I think motherhood has changed me more than I had expected. Previously, when we would look at motherhood from outside, it looked like a job that you can do. You can pursue your career easily, you can be a mother, but when you're inside and when you're doing it, it's a totally different game.
Non, je pense que pour moi, ça a toujours été les langues. Ça aurait quand même été les langues. Même si j'étais restée au Burundi, j'ose imaginer que j'aurais quand même aimé faire les langues. En fait, avant de venir travailler à Nairobi, j'étais professeur. Donc, je pense que j'aurais peut-être pu être professeur de langue si j'aurais peut-être pas travaillé ici.
Just as you had mentioned, it's been let me say, an interesting and thought-provoking experience because by the time you become a dad, you are at that forefront, that you are now a kind of a guide, you are a kind of the person expected to mold, you know, the life, the understanding, and the training of that young baby. So you just have to get things right. Yeah, there are a lot of challenges. It's not easy, but that's life, and it makes you to appreciate your parents more.
Wow, I think looking back now, the person I've done and having interacted with a number of friends, I think the biggest challenge of as a parent is to raise up responsible kids who can be able to run their own families. And also make decisions. So for me, I think the biggest influence, apart from now being able to sustain, the biggest person is to raise responsible daughters. I'm a father of 2 daughters, and for me to see them become responsible daughters who are able to lead their generation and also serve their country.
I think I was very whimsical in terms of dreams. At one point, I wanted to be a firefighter because I thought it was cool hanging from a fire engine. At one point, I actually went to beauty school to learn to be a beautician and hairdressing.
My first admission in university was in education to teach sciences, but I eventually moved and changed courses to law. So, and I found myself here finally.
It's quite different. Mine was very active, very fun, and very playful. We are allowed to explore, and we had very little restriction. We could come back from school and we were allowed to go outside and play with our families and friends. But then I see for my children there is less independence and there is so much concern for safety. In fact, they are not permitted, because they are still young, they are not permitted to explore outside their immediate environment, because there is so much concern of safety.
You know what? I was supposed to be a Catholic priest. Priest was the highest calling. A scholarship was secured for me to go to Georgetown University in the US. At the same time, I got an admission at the University of Zambia. I had an uncle who was in the corporate sector. He's actually an engineer. He told me, no, you know what, young man, go and do accounting. I said, accounting? I've never done accounting in school. I was basically a science boy. He said, no, go and do accounting. I said, why? He said, there are no professional accountants in Zambia. He gave me a lot of material. I read. I said, no, this is the way. So I just went to the Archbishop. I said, no, I've changed. They prayed over me. I said, no. They prayed over me. I said, no. I just changed like that. I had never done any bookkeeping or any accounting course. Yeah.
I would say, for me, probably the one big defining moment was when I was in high school. I moved from a very private school to a public school. And I think there was a lot of realization about what really life is about. I think I realized I was pretty much cocooned, and there was a real world out there, and where people were really, I think public schools are very different in that you actually meet people who are going through real struggles, things that maybe you never realize you're privileged. And I would say that maybe set me up on the course to always try and make a difference, because I think sometimes when you are just around people who talk like you, dress like you, walk like you, you tend to think that's what the world is. And I think that particular experience, in as much as I would say it was quite shocking, I think made me realize that we all can make a difference. And I think for me, not only did I realize I was privileged, but also more importantly, I realized that I have to be the change I want to see.
Because I come from humble beginnings, my mom's mother or my grandmother, she used to go and sell ginger and all sorts of things at a market called Mbare Musika, right? So during my school holidays, I used to be a boarder, I would have to go there, take off my normal clothes my parents had bought me, put on my rugged clothes, and go and work for my grandmother and sell these at buses and everything. And at the end of the day, when she paid me, she never paid me money because she didn't have. So she would give me a milli cup to eat, which was my reward. The one thing in all my life experiences that I think is very important, I think it's the aspect of humility, which I learned by being associated with people that are in the townships, through my church and volunteer work, working with people that are homeless, and then working with people at even the higher echelons of society. What I realized as a common thread is that one of the things you should have as a value is humility. Treat everybody with respect, because we live on borrowed time. Whether you've got a big house or a small house or a car, you are going to all leave that to the next person.
I want to wish Catherine, my wife, Asha, my son, Amani, my daughter, Amana, my second daughter, a Merry Christmas and a happy 2021. I'd also want to wish my colleagues and friends the same.
To the Shelter Afrique family, I also wish them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021. To my friends, all my friends, I wish them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2021.
I want to wish my family Happy New Year. I a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and also the Shelter Afrique staff. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I think first of all to my family, because they're very supportive. My two jewels, my son, so I wish him well. My daughter, I wish her our last final year at Edinburgh. My wife, she'll keep loving me. And then most important, Shelter Afrique family. It's been a very, I can tell you I've worked in the DFI, but Shelter Afrique is a very good family. It's close-knit. We know each other so well. So I like the environment here, and I wish every team member, every Shelter Afrique member, the best of 2021. We have overcome the West.
I would like to wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to my wonderful husband, to my loving, beautiful children, to my wonderful friends, my colleagues, my wonderful colleagues. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a fabulous 2021 full of amazing surprises.
Okay, I'd like to wish my family, my colleagues, and our customers, and most especially our lenders, a very happy Christmas and a New Year.
Alors, ma famille, bien sûr, papa, maman, mes frères et sœurs, et mes cousins, cousines, et puis aussi bien sûr la famille de Shelter Afrique.
I would like to wish family, friends, colleagues, acquaintances all over a happy 2021, and we're looking forward to having an end, to the, most especially the COVID challenge. We're happy that now at least we're having instances of vaccine being available. So happy 2021, and wishing us all the best.
I would like to wish a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my wife Eunice, to my two beautiful daughters, that is McKenna and Joki, to my immediate family, friends, Shelter Afrique, Kenyans, and we Africans as a continent.
Okay, I want to wish my family, my friends, and the entire Shelter Afrique a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2021.
Please take it easy on the roads. If you are flying somewhere, which is very tough nowadays with all the restrictions, but please enjoy yourselves, enjoy every moment of those holidays, and as we prepare for a very interesting 2021. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Our board chairman, Dr. Steve Minder, our board members, and of course the executives at Shelter Afrique, the people who've supported me in my office, the staff, the managers, of course more importantly my wife Fikile, my daughter Tamani, and then my wonderful parents, Fred and Janet Chumponda. Have a happy holidays, and we look forward to a great 2021. Please be safe, and hopefully we hope that you are safe from this the scourge of this COVID pandemic. Asante sana, merci beaucoup, Majita, thank you very much. God bless. Inshallah, we meet in 2021. Asante.